Okay, hello everyone. Yeah, today we're starting something a little different. We're looking at inequalities, linear inequalities. Okay, and we're going to start again with slope-intercept form of an inequality. Again, guys, today's objective, we're going to graph and identify the solution to a linear inequality. All right, the essential question, how do we identify the solution to a linear inequality? Guys, a linear inequality, what's that? Guys, it's just like a linear equation, except instead of the equal sign, you have an inequality sign. Greater than, less than, or less than or equal to, or greater than or equal to, the ones that have the line underneath the inequality sign. All right? That's an inequality. In other words, the solution can be greater than or less than or equal to. All right, guys, this is a graph of an inequality, what it looks like. The inequality here, it says y is less than or equal to x plus 2. All right, this is a graph of the line x or y equals x plus 2. It's that line right there. And because it says here y less than or equal to, this line is solid. And then we shade underneath it. Because y is less than, it points toward the y. Y is less than, so we shade underneath it. So basically, guys, how do you solve a linear inequality? Guys, you graph it. That's how you solve it. All right, guys, because every point in the shaded area is a potential solution to the inequality. All these points work. It's not just a couple points, or it's not just points along a line. It's all these points down here in that shaded area. Any one of them make the inequality true. All right, guys, what are the steps to graphing a linear inequality? Guys, first just rearrange the equation so the y is on the left side and everything else is on the right side, just like slope-intercept form. Then it's pretty easy to graph. All right, you can use the slope and the y-intercept, all right, to see where the line goes. Now, number 2, though, you have to decide, is that line dotted or solid? All right, it's dotted if it's just less than or greater than. It's solid if it has the line underneath the symbol, which means less than or equal to, or greater than or equal to. Okay? In that case, it's a solid line. And then you have to decide to shade above or below the line. Guys, if the inequality symbol is pointing away from the y, then you shade above, because that means y is greater than. You shade below if the inequality symbol is pointing toward the y. If it's pointing toward the y, you shade below the line. Okay? Guys, as an example here, this is an inequality, y less than or equal to 2x minus 1. All right, guys, the inequality already has the y on the left side, so you don't have to rearrange anything. All right, just plot the line y equals 2x minus 1. And you can plot it as a solid line because we're saying that y is less than or equal to. All right, then step 3 here, you shade below. All right, because it's pointing toward the y. Y less than. All right, pointing toward the y, shade below. Guys, there's a couple special cases I want to talk about. Look at this one here is y less than 4. So just think of it again as y equals 4, and that's this line right here. But it has to be a dotted line because it doesn't equal that line. That line is not a part of the solution. We only want the part that's less than that, all right, where y is less than 4, not equal to. So it's a dotted line, shade below. All right, in this case over here, it says x greater than or equal to 1. Again, plot the line, x equals 1. And in this case, it's a solid line because it says here x greater than or equal to. All right, so on that line, those points are on that line are included in the solution. All right, and then wherever x is greater, up here, shade above where x is greater. Okay, guys, that's it. Just complete the homework check, and we'll see you tomorrow. I'm keep moving myself around. All right, thank you.